Good morning. In the last class, we have discussed about the voltage regulation method. What is the necessity of these procedures? And in that, we have discussed the first method, synchronous impedance method or EMF method. Now we are going to the second method, which is MMF method of voltage regulation. MMF method is also known as ampere turns method. So in this method you can see here the total drop is considered as the armature reaction drop. That means mainly that reactive drops are two types. One is leakage reactance drop and the armature reaction drop. So the total reactive drop is considered as the armature reaction drop. That means the leakage reactance drop is also considered as the armature reaction drop. So since it is armature reaction is a flux phenomena, this method is known as MMF method. Here also we need two characteristics, OC and SC. For that OC and SC tests are conducted. So another name is ampere turns method. That is actually very important. Ampere turns method, because MMF means that is ampere turns. MMF is what? Ampere, current into number of turns. So this method is also known as ampere turns method. Now these are OC and SC we have drawn. Earlier we have discussed some parts of this in the synchronous impedance method. What we are doing is we are considering a voltage E dash. Corresponding to that we are finding an field current IF. And in the earlier method what we have done is we have to corresponding to this IF we are finding the current ISC, short circuit current, and we are taking short circuit current we are finding, and we are taking the ratio of this voltage and the short circuit current we have obtained. This was done earlier, but here what we are doing is first we are finding E dash, corresponding to this E dash we are finding this IF dash, and similarly we are considering the rated current corresponding to this rated current under SC condition, rated short circuit current, we are drawing a line and we are finding the current IF2. So we have obtained two field currents. What this field current is doing is, under the OC condition, it is creating a rated voltage E dash under the OC condition. And what this IF2 is doing, it is creating a drop only voltage, because under SC condition voltage will be equal to 0, so it is creating a drop. So this IF dash is creating a voltage, IF2 is creating a drop, so that equivalent current, the vector sum of these two currents will be corresponding to total voltage plus the drop, that means the total EMF required. So we are finding the phasor sum of these two currents. So from the open circuit field current IF dash corresponding to E is calculated. This field current generates the terminal voltage under no load condition. From SC determine the field current IF2 required to circulate the rated current on short circuit. This field current is required to overcome the synchronous reactance drop IA XA, total reactance drop. Mainly that is IA armature reaction drop, since here we are considering only the armature reaction drop. Now determine the phasor sum of the these two field currents IF dash and IF2, and we are finding this IF. Corresponding to this IF we are finding the voltage E0. So from the OCC, so we obtained some value for IF, it may be here, and corresponding to that IF we are finding a voltage E0. So this E0 is obtained from OCC. Corresponding to this resultant IF we are finding E0. And by using that E0 we can directly substitute in this. Regulation will be equal to E0 minus V divided by V into 100%. Thus we are finding the regulation. Regulation obtained by using MMF method is lower than that obtained by the actual loading. Hence this method is also known as an optimistic method. Earlier that EMF method is known as a pessimistic method, but this method is known as an optimistic.